coaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Domantas Sabonis.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Carter, that's good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away and stop.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Good on the three-point shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you can go home feeling good.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania. We'll be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely. And BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for...
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Trent is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And Shams, a big move for Milwaukee, waiving and stretching the Damian Lillard contract. And signing stretch big man Miles Turner to join Giannis.
Yeah, BA, the Bucks really are happy about this. They feel like this is a perfect pair in the front court alongside Giannis. And the Bucks, one thing we do know, BA, anything they can do to keep their superstar happy, they're going to do, they want to do. And the front office has shown time and time again that they're willing to make the big swing for Giannis.
That's what we do at 2K for Shams Charania.
I'm just following your lead, BA.
Here's Anthony, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by the Kings. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Turner. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Here's Levine for three. And another Sacramento three.
I just love the ball movement.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Now here's Anthony. He picked up 10 in his last game. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of what Adam Silver made it supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely.
And the basket by Monk.
Got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass is not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Murray. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
Count it. Kuzma's got 7 points. And Shams, we've seen a transition in regional media, the RSN, Regional Sports Network, with cord-cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. National broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
That one's good for 2. He has 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
4th in free throw percentage. And last year, they were top 10 in the league in scoring. This team executed well on the offensive end.
And when you think about how well they shot the ball from the line last season, it really stands out. Finishing in the top 5 and really taking advantage of any opportunity they got to cash in from the stripe.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sean, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when we look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's through TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations in other platforms, to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Sabonis, that one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Whenever Trent Jr. has a look from three, his coaches want him to let it fly. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
One for three. And the three-pointer goes. Monk's got 6 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Murray, shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Nails it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Turner, a screen on Murray. Pass to Kuzma from the arc. No luck on that one. 1 for 3. It's not going to go for him. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. He was... And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
They've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Porter. Here's Portis. And they pick up 2.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, a screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm fully an hour user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back over to you, Brian.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Sacramento also making some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Westbrook in for Ellis. The Kings lead by 18. And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Jobs.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper flagged it out, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Trent's shot is off.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Achua passes to Westbrook. And the Kings with another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Chomps, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And Kuzma subbed in for Porter Jr. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, and this is the shot Kuzma wanted. He's put in the work to be consistent from the corners.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Levine's got 20 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their flow race.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
On the wing, Kuzma from deep. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. The three, Westbrook. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, right side. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. He's got 22.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Westbrook. Trent for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Kuzma, and that one comes up a bit short. And so here's Sacramento. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Levine gets the bucket.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Anthony outside. The three ball. Zach Levine clears it away. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Buries it from three. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Westbrook, the pass to Levine. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Levine's got 29.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from
modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Neal.
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, and that'll do it for...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's LaVine in at the 3 slot. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lot of threat at the rim. I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from being close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And Sabonis gets it to go.
How about how well Sabonis uses his size? They're powering right through the contact.
Anthony outside. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Bucks.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Crosses over, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
NBA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
To the inside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 25 points for Domantas Sabonis.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Westbrook against Anthony. Pass to Trent. Right at the free throw line. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Murray, no good.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding basket. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 32 points. Monk for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 20.
Now, when this guy catches fire, Monk puts the defense in a real bind. Excels at getting to his spots and is a really versatile scorer.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Kings. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Kuzma. 24 points for him. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Levine gets the bucket.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Looking to win the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Sacramento has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Monk. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
Levine with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Sabonis. Ball flying with a baseline jumper. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Turner. Here's the three. Zach LaVine clears it away. Levine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray for 3. Hits the trifecta. 14 points for him.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Anthony with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Trent's shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Murray for 3, and the Kings with another 3.
And if I'm Murray's teammates, I keep feeding him. I mean, he is cooking right now. Whew.
Antetokounmpo surveys. And Giannis with the dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunk. Bang.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The shot off that time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Rebound by Sacramento.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Hey, They're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective. They can coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Portis. Kuzma outside. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch four is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, the guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guy. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played. When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. Achua with a rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Ellis passes to Achua. Sacramento passing it around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And he's now got the double-double.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Down low. Here's Ellis. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him. Hey, I keep feeding him every trip. It's not complicated. He's been on fire this quarter. Feed him the rock.
Ellis comes with a double team. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
4-3. Clifford can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Out to the right wing. Goes up on the wing. And another basket for Sacramento.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Porter. Here's Rollins, covered by Schroeder. Here's Kuzma. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Portis with a screen on Schroeder. All alone. Count that one. And so here's Sacramento. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Ooh, the pump fake kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.